You're listening to the Cyberwire Network, powered by N2K.
What's your 2 a.m. security worry? Is it, do I have the right controls in place? Maybe, are my vendors secure? Or the one that really keeps you up at night, how do I get out from under these old tools and manual processes? That's where Vanta comes in. Vanta automates the manual work so you can stop sweating over spreadsheets, chasing audit evidence, and filling out endless questionnaires. Their trust management platform continuously monitors your systems, centralizes your data, and simplifies your security at scale. And it fits right into your workflows, using AI to streamline evidence collection, flag risks, and keep your program audit ready, all the time. With Vanta, you get everything you need to move faster, scale confidently, and finally, get back to sleep. Get started at vanta.com/cyber. That's VANTA.com/cyber.
The word is abstraction layer. Spelled abstraction, as in the removal of technical details that are not specifically relevant to the task at hand, and layer, as in a step in a hierarchy dependent on the steps below it. Definition: a process of hiding the complexity of a system by providing an interface that eases its manipulation. Example sentence: the OSI model uses 7 abstraction layers to describe the workings of a networking system. Origin and context. An abstraction layer is a way of translating the functions of a computing system for human interaction. Lower levels of abstraction are more closely linked to the physical operations of a computer, while higher ones are easier for a human to understand. In coding, for example, a program written in a lower-level language will most likely run more efficiently since it's more closely tied to the machine language that runs directly on the hardware. A program written in a higher-level language, though, will run more slowly, but can be developed in a fraction of the time it would take to write the same program in a lower-level language. Mate Safranca, in an article for Medium, compares this to driving a car. You don't need to know the inner workings of the engine, you just need to hit the gas pedal and turn the steering wheel. If you take a cab, you create another layer of abstraction since you simply tell the driver where to go. On a computer, the data abstraction layer sits between the operating system and the physical computer. You click the Save button and the operating system handles the details of how to save the document on the system. Nerd reference. In 2018, CodeXpanse, a company that provides programming and computer science classes, gave a concise, precise, and crystal clear explanation of abstraction in computer science.
The history of computing is the history of adding levels of abstraction. We've started with those electrons flowing through relays, then made them complex enough so that we had to hide them behind an illusion of ones and zeros. Then it became unbearable, so we had to add a layer of normal numbers and text. Programming was still a rough field. Even though we had words and numbers, programmers had to think about memory and CPU cycles. So another layer was added. It allowed to work without worrying about all the little details of computer hardware, and so on and so forth. Seemingly infinitely layered pie of abstractions allows for video, music, messaging, calls, apps, smartphones, all built on top of illusions. Useful, but illusions nevertheless.
Word Notes is written by Tim Nodar, executive produced by Peter Kilpie, and edited by John Petrick and me, Rick Howard. The mix, sound design, and original music have all been crafted by the ridiculously talented Elliot Peltzman. Thanks for listening.
At Thales, they know cybersecurity can be tough and you can't protect everything. But with Thales, you can secure what matters most. With Thales's industry-leading platforms, you can protect critical applications, data, and identities, anywhere and at scale with the highest ROI. That's why the most trusted brands and largest banks, retailers, and healthcare companies in the world rely on Thales to protect what matters most: applications, data, and identity. That's Thales. Thales. Learn more at thalesgroup.com/cyber. Cyber Innovation Day is the premier event for cyber startups, researchers, and top VC firms building trust into tomorrow's digital world. Kick off the day with unfiltered insights and panels on securing tomorrow's technology. In the afternoon, the 8th annual Data Tribe Challenge takes center stage as elite startups pitch for exposure, acceleration, and funding. The Innovation Expo runs all day, connecting founders, investors, and researchers around breakthroughs in cybersecurity. It all happens November 4th in Washington, D.C. Discover the startups building the future of cyber. Learn more at cid.datatribe.com.